Mike and Tom are registered with Stewart Partners Global Advisory LLC.
Common Sense Finance with Mike Wiginton and Tom Farrell of HL Wiginton Capital Management, an independent investment and financial planning firm in downtown Jasper. Mike is a chartered financial analyst charter holder, and Tom is a certified financial planner professional. They are here to discuss and give their thoughts on current financial and economic matters. Now, with Common Sense Finance, here are Mike and Tom.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Common Sense Finance. This is Tom Farrell. I'm Mike Wiginton. And today we're going to discuss an article that I saw over the weekend, and I passed it along to you because I want to get your comments on it. And it actually surprised me. It laid out where I think they're the largest independent broker-dealer,
Yeah, I believe that's
as
right.
things stand today. But the largest independent broker-dealer reported, this is their data, their experience, that 33%, a full one-third of their clients over the age of 65, sold 100%, all of their equity holdings during this last downturn associated with the coronavirus epidemic. So that had been the end of March into the beginning of April. And so that just struck me as an awfully large number, and I'm thinking, hey, what's going on there? I mean, who were they listening to, or if anybody? And these people have advisors that they're working with. So what do you think's going on with that story?
Well, I don't know. That brings up three questions in my mind. Is like you said, if they're working with an advisor, do they have a strategy in place for such a downturn like this? What were their plans to attack that? If you have a 20, 25, 30%, even greater, I think we ended up being down well over 35% at one point. So what was their strategy to deal with those kind of market movements? And if they had a strategy in place, did they listen to their advisor, or they just panic sell and just say, hey, I want out altogether, which was probably most likely what happened. But if they were listening to their advice of their advisor, on the front end, were they really stock market investors to begin with? Because if they sat down with the advisor and went through the plan and decided, that's what I want to do, maybe they were kidding themselves a little bit, or maybe that. And everybody gets emotional. Everybody gets a little panicked whenever you see your account value go down that much. But if you have a plan in place and you have an advisor that you work with, that you trust, and then that can help alleviate some of those emotional type decisions. Because, I read an article recently. Russell, who is a very large wealth manager, said that studies have shown that if you work with a financial advisor and you heed their advice and let them help you through times like this, on average, your returns are about 3.5% better each year. So working with an advisor gives you a higher return per year. Obviously, that I think one of the main things around that is, hey, they're going to help me make calm, level-headed decisions whenever things like this happen in the market. So.
Sure. I think those are good points. And maybe we should title this podcast, Lie to Your Spouse, Lie to Your Priest, but Don't Lie to Yourself or Your Financial Advisor. What about that?
Yes, all those can be expensive.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Understand.